ladies, Angela Roper here. I'm coming to talk to you about something that is pretty important, and I'm seeing it a lot, and you may not even realize if you are doing it that you're doing it to begin with. And so it's always good to have on the forefront of our mind when we go to make posts for our team page or when we go to talk to the women in our downline. And what it is how we approach people. So there are two numbers that you can look at in your back office. The first one is, and this is without looking at, dividing circle sales from company wholesales. This is just, in general, the bulk lot of it. We're looking at your PRS, and that's you, right? And that's what you're contributing and what you're doing, and that's something to look at for your own information. And then there's your company wholesales, and that's your company as a whole, to include anyone who might have broken away from your circle, right? Now, when you're looking at your company wholesales, this is the important factor here. You're looking at that number, it's not about you. It's not about your next promotion. It's not about how much you're making on the 8th. That can't be what it's about. That number represents what's happening in the business of the women in your company. And that right there, that's going to be an important factor in how you communicate with the women in your company. If you're looking at that number and you're seeing me, then you're going to start losing. If you're looking at it and you're seeing, oh, I might not maintain my color status, or I might not, make this next promotion that I really wanted. I set a goal. This was my goal for myself. This is what I wanted this month. If you're looking at it and that is what you are thinking, that's going to translate in your team pages and the posts you make. We have to be really aware. It's not about us when it comes to that number. It's about the women in our downline and if they're finding success. And the best thing you can do there is really focus on them. What are their needs? What are their desires? What's their why? How can you help them achieve their goals, no matter how small? And you know what? If they're small goals and you happen to have big goals, that's okay. It's about them. And honoring that in them is really, really pivotal, because when they find success and you lead them to success, steward leadership, right? Just like Melanie was talking about, that's when you'll find success. But you can't be the first factor. Your goal can't be yourself. Your goal has to be helping them reach their goals. And so a lot of times when we're posting on the team pages, when we notice we may not be hitting our color promotion next, it almost turns into kind of bossy. And it's pretty transparent. Oh, are we going to hit this company number? We aren't yet at, 60,000 PRS, or not PRS, forgive me, wholesale sales. Come on, you guys. Well, that's all about you. Their company isn't at 60,000 wholesale sales. As individuals, they're looking at that and they're seeing your number. So if you're sitting there saying, I want you to do this practice and comment below as soon as you do, it's pretty bossy. It becomes pretty transparent that your goal is your own promotion. Your goal is maintaining your own color status or how much you're going to make on the 8th. That cannot be what this business is about. So I'll say it again. When you look at that number, consider the women in your company. Go to them individually and see, hey, how can I help you reach your goals? Are you reaching your goals? And if the answer is yes, super great. I'm always here if you need me for anything else. But don't push them beyond that. Don't push at all. Lead by example, right? We inspire, right? And we make it about them. Hey, you guys, do yourself a favor. Check this out. This is awesome. I'm so excited. I'm going to start implementing it in my own businesses. If you want to implement it in yours, you really should read this, because this has amazing material behind it. So go ahead and check it out. But you can't make them check it out. And the reason behind having them check it out can't be your goal. We will help them find their own success, and in so you'll find your success. But their success, once again, has to be your motivation. Watching them, helping them, leading them to succeed. That needs to be the motivation. Everything else is going to fall in place. If you're not doing that, it's going to be pretty clear to them. And you know what? It's kind of a turnoff. It's a turnoff. She's not here for me. She's here for herself. Ugh. That doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good. It feels icky, right? We don't have a boss. We don't have a manager. We work our own businesses, and we do that because that's what we want. We want that freedom, right? So keep in mind, they don't work for you. If anything, you work for them. It's a pretty neat concept to realize.